Alrighty, thank you again for joining me this week. Today we're continuing just like old times.
Oh, hello. Good day, mate. Matoy and I were just shooting the breeze. Come here, let's chat about the good old days.
It's nice to have the three of us together again after so long.
Hard to believe it's just 3 years since our certification mission. That's happening.
Is it? I remember you two saving me like it was yesterday. Then we got mixed up in things with Shion. And of course, I had my own problems. Those memories are here to stay.
Can't believe I got mixed up in all this when I only joined arts with the intention of finding UC. It's been a ride, I'll tell you that. Just think. First UC was a Dark Falls, then you, Matoy. You were getting cruise, mate. But now, I'm the common head here, ain't it? Just more?
Don't play like that often. And look, you could have returned to us in one piece, right?
She sure did. Thanks to a certain someone.
Yes, I have you to thank for my sweet return too.
We're still one person
Of course, mate. This thing ain't over yet.
I know how you feel. We must save them at all costs.
Still, mate. You sure shut up the arcs ladder quick, considering we joined in the same batch. Just 2 grounds with our sights set high. Like the crew we make, eh? The mighty Guardian and their friends, and dying a dozen others.
Well, whatever test is behind us, we're still the same people we've always been. And it doesn't change our lives together. Oh, speaking of memories, you remember that time y'all showed up our singing voices?
Right. When Foster hoodwinked us, we all cramming together in a big group.
shit.
She wasn't even a proper answer back then, right, Matoy?
Not yet. It was right in the middle of all the examinations and tests we had to take. Now that was one of the funniest things that I remember I'm here. Seeing everyone all thrown together like that.
Right. And remember what a crooner Theodore turned out to be at singing? Ask him for a bar too next time, mate.
Take that. Alrighty. Out of sight.
Ah, perfect timing. I was just about to call you.
Can we get this over with already? I've got 1,000,001 things to tend to in general affairs. What's so important that you need both guardians in here anyway?
Well, making a plan to save the world, essentially. Isn't that right? Quick question first, Sarah. Can you tell me how many people are in this room?
Well, the 2 guardians, you and Sierra makes 4. What, is Kuna hiding out in here somewhere? Please tell me there's a point to all of this.
I guess not. Just wanted to see your smile.
Uh,
Oh, Sarah. Glad to see you're still your adorable little self.
Don't be gross. And if you want to hide something, try to change the subject a little less blatantly. Well, it's just that... Oh, it's fine. I guess you're just not ready to tell me yet. But I hope it happens sometime soon.
Level-headed as always, Sarah. You can tell we must be linked.
I'll take the compliment, but you can keep the comparison, thanks. But really, if you get these two in over their heads, you'll answer to me. You two had better not shirk on those regular medical checkups. Celia's pretty steamed you haven't been showing up. Right. Tell it to Philia, not me. See you around.
So what was the point of all that show?
Sarah couldn't see you, even though she and Shao were linked. Well, it's hard to say what exactly determines whether someone can see me. Shao and Sierra can see me because they're basically derived straight from Xion. And so can the two of you. But I guess just being linked to Shao wasn't enough to let Sarah see.
I figured it would work because your bond with Xion was similar to my photon link with Sarah. But no, guys. I guess you have some kind of stronger link than that. Some element of Xion must still be alive inside the two of you. That must be the reason why you can see Alma.
Well, here's how I choose to look at it. Thanks to your connections to Xion, I get to talk with all four of you, right?
Yeah.
We can worry about the ins and outs of it later. For now, I'm just grateful. I'd be much lonelier without the four of you to talk to.
Claris Craze Trio.
Claris Craze, you should be careful about tackling people out of the blue. That little lady just called Matoi predecessor, right? So I guess that makes her Claris Craze the third?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been reading the records, so I have a general idea of what happened. Pretty interesting having the second and the third around at the same time, isn't it? Hey! That means all three generations of Claris Craze are gathered here right now! What an amazing moment! I wish we could take a picture. Hey, Bonehead! What are you standing there muttering into space for? Come to think of it, I know my name's Alma, of course, and good old second is Matoi. But what about little third here? What's her name? Her name? Whose name? Matoi? Ma'am, is everything okay? Oh, it's just that Alma was... Wait, did I say name? Alma? Wait, I know that name. She was your predecessor, right? My predecessor? I must have laughed at me. You've really done your homework, haven't you, Claris Craze? Of course. Alma, the great first Claris Craze, followed by the illustrious Matoi. So, Bonehead, care to take a guess what my name is?
Do you even have one?
Fair point. I can see why you'd question that. But, as a matter of fact, I do. Kasra actually dug it up just the other day while he was looking through some of Boyd's old files. And here it is. Ready? It's Iris. Iris? Uh-huh. It was written I-R-I-S-S in the files. So we figure it's an ID number or something. But it's my name as far as I'm concerned. Cute, and it had a nice ring to it, too. So whenever I end up passing on the title of Claris Craze, the two of you can just call me Iris. Not that I plan on doing that anytime soon, of course. I take great pride in having inherited a title that belonged to two fantastically inspiring warriors.
You're just mad her eternity.
Really? She's a very strong one, isn't she? I have a feeling she's going to do the first Grace main proud.
Lambda grinder. 40-year-old promise.
You want to know what happened 40 years ago? I guess you're talking about our war with Elder. I heard that you sealed away Elder by then. But how did you manage it? I can try to explain it, but gosh, it's a real brain buster. I do it anyway?
Sure.
I bet I can figure it out. For starters, I had to squeeze the photons on the berries really tight, like shoom. That's how I formed the wall. Wall? Then I got everyone to pitch in and lure Elder inside of the wall while we fought. Next, I gave the photons inside the wall a nice squeeze to squish it into place and locked it with multiple seals from the outside. You squeezed and squished? But you know what? Now that I think about it, using Clarissa as the key might have been a mistake. Oh, but if I used my body or something as the key, Luther probably would have unlocked them all. So yeah, kind of a no-go. Well, what's done is done, I guess. So no point in overthinking it. Well, sorry. I really went off track there. Did that make any sense?
Kinda.
Sorry. I didn't think so. Cassie was an expert at analyzing my rambles, but even he was stumped by that one. But something tells me that's not what you wanted to ask about, is it, Matoy? Don't hesitate to ask if there's something you'd like to know. If it's something I'd rather not answer, then I won't. Well, I was wondering about the promise you made with Radius 4 years ago. A 40-year-old promise? With Reggie? Oh! I wonder what it could have been. You're really not a very good liar.
Did you forget what it was?
Not at all. I remember it like it was yesterday. But whether or not I'm ready to talk about it is another story. Don't you feel like telling someone else about a promise means it won't come true? Why would I dump my chances like that? I mean, this is a promise that Reggie and Mary are still working hard to keep. It's not really super clear-cut. More of a vague agreement. Still not comfortable sharing it, though. Sorry, you two. Having these secrets adds to a floating photon girl sense of intrigue, you know.
Let's go back to the main story. Take a breather, Hariette. Alright. Heard of her past.
In the end, Hariette announced that her own brother, Luther, had broken the laws of Quento, and he had passed down his judgment to herself. Her explanation was as dry of details as her eyes were. Stunned that she could so unfortunately put down her own flesh.
The people whispered in
Redeeming
the ice.
I see. Forging calmly ahead on the path at the side, purging the world of Ephemera. The elimination of Ephemera. It was the most fitting deed she could imagine to honor the memory of her brother. But to those who remained by her side,
The
Strain the queen
felt was as plain as day.
day. No, I won't.
You must, my lady.
I said I will not.
It is not.
Kind of
Hard seeing Hariette as an ice queen right now. Imagine what the people in those other countries would call her if they saw this. You can really tell how taxi she is, can't you? How can you expect me to sit around and do nothing when the ephemeral scourge so...
You would not be doing nothing, my lady.
It would be an official inspection.
Dressing up however you want, but now simply not the time.
Then let me speak plainly, Your Highness.
Right now, nothing is more vital than you taking a moment to rest and read. Facts to
Negotiate inside.
collections to arrange.
Stories to secure. There's no telling how many hurdles lie ahead.
If you do not rest when the situation allows, you'll find yourself
no strength left to give. Not to mention,
should anything
your
threaten
health now, your brother's loss would be in vain.
That's awfully underhanded of you to bring me to a curtain.
a warrior must use every tool.
At their disposal.
Isn't that so, Guardian? Which brings me
Another question, my lady.
is there something you need to
Discuss with the Guardian.
How did you know that?
I would be remiss as your
So
so,
years if I could not pick up on that much, my lady.
or
the fact that
if you were in dire need of
rest.
If you say so, Garden. Come on, Hariette. It'd just be a little downtime. You'll wake up face down on the floor before you get rolling. Very well. I'll take some time for these official inspections, as the moon puts it. But if I must go, then I insist the Guardian must accompany me. If we're so concerned about overwork, just look at how many custom models they've had to take down. If one of us rests, so rests the other. Is that fair, Verena?
Just
So-
my lady.
Well, Guardian, I fear I must entrust
Your Highness's safety to you once more.
Sure.
I ask,
No,
beg,
beg
that you do everything
power to shield her from any harm.
Of course we'll defend her.
Thank you, but it isn't simple.
I
I
ask
ask
that
that
you
you
stay
stay.
at her side.
With Master Wicked gone, I fear you are the only person Lady Hariette truly admire.
A royal getaway.
And so, Hariette set out on an inspection tour,
to
survey the state of her long-suffering land.
For
For days,
she
traveled from place to familiar place, the Guardian always at her side. At last, nearing the end of their trip,
they
they came to Louise,
a
a
small
small
haven near
near the East Artia border. Louisa is known throughout Cuento as a small slice of paradise, situated on a massive lake embraced by miles of undisturbed nature. Imagine runoff reacts with volcanic minerals to dye the water's surface in rainbow hues. On clear days, you can see all the way to Cuento Chasm, shining bright white beyond the rainbow lake and the deep green forest.
Doesn't look very rainbowy to me.
To compare the landscape to a fairy tale falls short of its overpowering beauty, in the face of which a visitor can only sigh. That didn't sound like quite the type of sigh the signpost was looking
It's evening.
for. No, not at all. Why would anything be bothering me during my precious break time? The lady dogs protest too much. Don't worry, we're not going to tell you off. It's hard to just shut your brain off for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I understand I needed a rest. It just doesn't sit right with me. First and foremost, the best I can do is keep my face forward, eyes dry and back straight, and try to help my country, the world even.
I can only face my
My responsibilities head on, whatever slanders throw my way, and march forward. But I must do.
That way you must.
It's the reason
Why I was
in
tattooed.
the first place.
I don't understand how, but you know something about the past my brother and I share, don't you?
You must. Or
I can't imagine how you could have found your way to this laboratory. So you're saying all those visions the Guardian saw? They must have been true. I have, Hariette has crossed death threshold once before. The me you see here is something else.
with
Hariette's one.
I
I am something that was conjured by Luther
and
and became Hariette.
Okay, done. Harriet's confession.
I
Don't
don't
fully understand what happened. When I awoke,
It was
it was
over,
over.
and all I
My
saw
soul
was
was
my brother, stained in blood. I knew
knew
he'd conjured something terrible, and I
I
had
had
lost my life trying
tried to
to
protect him from it.
And then it was my turn to be summoned. My form is Hariette's. My manner is
Hariette's.
Hariette's.
No one would ever
suspect otherwise. But am I
I really
Hariette?
Hariette?
I
I don't know.
Am I
I
even
been a real person.
And yet
And in the end, what's the difference? Whoever or whatever I am, I was called here for a reason. Hariette was devoted to her people. I am no different. I will be who everyone wants me. Imagine if I told Varuna.
The poor
Oh man would be so shocked. Don't keep this between us, won't you?
Even
Even though no one would probably believe it.
Sure. Absolutely never guess.
It's true. You could have kept this a secret forever. I suppose when you get right down to it, I felt it too for a lot to go.
She wanted someone to know. I needed someone to confide in, so greetings. 3 years now, I would have never made it this far without someone who would help me. There was Luther, of course, father. I'd Skinlickly, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Skinlickly. Luther, of course, father, Verona, and the people of Quinto. I owe them so much. They were all so kind to Harriet. I've been incredibly fortunate having Harriet's name and walking in her shoes. But I don't feel any guilt over it. I've done nothing to regret. I only have to make sure I repay the kindness they've given me. What keeps making me move forward. Even if the cruelty of this world threatens to freeze my heart, I'll carry the warmth of that kindness. It's okay to be afraid, Harriet. Let me ask you one favor then. Give me this moment to cry with the two. Tears won't come. It's done. I won't. Aww. Half of a familiar pair. So who is Hariette? What is Hariette?
Thank you so much. I didn't know how badly I needed it.
It's like I've shed a weight I didn't know I
I was
was
carrying. You cried? Tears too. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I'll be just fine now.
Hey! What are you doing? You made a girl cry.
Gemini?
Are you alright, miss? Did they harassing you?
People
Only cry when they're sad.
What made
You want to cry? No, I'm alright. They didn't do anything. But it's kind of hard. Being a grown-up seems complicated.
Where'd you come from?
Me? Well, for starters, the name's for it. And where does a fine young man like you come from? Good question. And the answer is... Forget about that. Let's have some fun. That's what this place is for, right? A little time for play will wash the tears away. Come on, how about it? It's a fine idea. I suppose it's why we came here, after all.
That's definitely Gemini.
Did you say this stranger back there, you?
The dead ringer for Gemini.
Exactly. Gemini duplicate in the flesh. Maybe he's like Luther. A snapshot of Gemini from before they became the version we know. I'm intrigued.
The innocent boy and the troubled queen.
Wow! I can't believe you're a real fairy. I've only ever seen stuff like you in books. Hey, how does the flying bit work? Is there some kind of trick to it? Hey! Quit turning on my wings! Ow! I mean it! Leave my wings alone! Please help me!
Stop it. You wouldn't like Zero when she's moving.
Ooh, fairies can turn scary? Do they grow big? Will she try and eat me? Excuse me, I'm not scary. I stay this size, and I definitely won't try and eat anyone. Lauren's been playing all day. It looks like he still has energy left to spare. Hey, miss? Whoa! What's the matter, Florence? I was just wondering why you look so sad. This place is pretty neat, right? It's pretty, it's bright and cheery. It's a place where everyone can have fun. Doesn't it feel like a waste to come here and not play and smile and have a good time? I just have a great deal on my mind, Florence. What kind of stuff's on your mind? Anything fun? Anything funny? Not quite. Those sweet questions about the future, I suppose. That seems kind of weird. How so? Well, if you don't know how the future's gonna end up, why do you look so sad about it?
If things get too hard, can't you just quit? If it hurts, can't you just run away? No, I can't do that. No matter how hard or how painful things get, I can't just run away. If I did, I'd be letting down the people who worked so hard to get me where I am. And most importantly, I personally couldn't live with myself if I just ran away. Wow. Being a grown-up sounds complicated and hard. Good thing I'm a kid. I'm still something of a kid myself, Lawrence. Well, come on then. There's so much playing and playing, and even more playing left for us to do. There certainly is.
Alrighty. I'm gonna call it for this week.